What's up, Boxed Out?
What's up, y'all?
Welcome to Box Out, where we box out your mama, your daddy, your sister, your auntie, your cousin, your daughter.
Your dogs, your cats, your hamster, your gerbil. What's the difference?
Everything. We box out
You roll up.
like we a center in the paint trying to get a rebound. Box a nigga out. You boxed out, nigga.
You gotta hit him with that back and that shoulder. Hey, for real. Hey. That first. Let me stop playing. But regardless of that, today on Boxed Out, I guess we're gonna start off with the new age anime.
Yeah.
So
We was in here watching, what's it called? 2B Hero 6. I mean, X, 2B Hero X. And I ain't gonna lie, like, because I always seen it in, like, the trending section or, like, the highlighted section on Crunchyroll, like when you sign in and it'd be that first thing that they want you to check out. It was right there. And I always seen it. I like, browsed the little images of the episodes. And I seen that it was kind of like a Into the Spider-Verse anime style. And I'm like, that's different. I don't know how I feel about that. So I ain't never really gave it a chance until you said you gave it that confirmation and said, let me show you it. And then we watched it. I'm like, all right. That first episode was different. Second episode is like, all right, I can get behind it. Third episode, that nigga said gun to your head, and I'm like, yeah, I fucks with this. Like everybody just getting caught lacking and just getting upped on. Like literally the last two arcs, motherfuckers done got upped on.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. Just out of nowhere for no reason, and like. I like the power system.
It is.
The power system is based upon, so whatever, like, you have to have somebody to trust in you.
Mm-hmm.
However many people trust in you, there's a value on your wrist that shows that that value and that numerical value on your wrist or whatever. I fucked up, had a fat ass brain for it. But still, and whatever the people believe your powers is, that's your powers.
And then on top of that, how many of it believers you get? Like, if you only got like 500, that's how strong you is. Like 500 followers worth of strength. But however many followers you got and people believe in you, that's how stronger you are. So the more followers you have, the more stronger you are. It's a different type of power system. That's what and it's unique. Like, it ain't nothing that you can train for or anything. You just gotta have the people on your side.
Like, you can train, and training do help you. It can help you. You can utilize your powers differently, but it's also a double-edged sword. So like, what we seen in the show is like, and I think like episode 2 or 3, we meet Fernman. He just a really strong guy. His whole theme is standing firm, standing strong,
standing on business. Like his literally persona is him standing on business,
and he couldn't sit down. He
couldn't sit down to shit. He couldn't lay down.
Mm-hmm.
He always stand on business. Like
24/7. He had to stand 24/7. He could never. He can sit. He can't squat.
Nigga, he had to shit on. He got to shit on himself. Shit on the floor in order to shit. Nigga, he got to sleep standing up.
He had a bed flipped up so his back sort of. That's the like this wall. That's where the bed would be, and so he can sleep like that because he can't lay down because he got to always stand firm because that's what his fans believe in, and it's like that's crazy.
That's crazy as hell.
So like, I think it's tough that they believe like that. That it should like that's the drawback. Like, so whatever they believe in you, that becomes your drawback. Yeah. Like, even if you didn't have a weakness, like, let's just say you was really strong and then you had a theme of, I don't know, like you had a ice thing, and you actually your ice wasn't weak to fire, but since people are like, oh, it's ice, so of course it's weak to fire. Now your ice weak to fire.
I mean, like another example is, say you want to do something, but your fans don't want you to do it. 1 month, one fan can say, stop. And your whole system gonna shut, like your whole body system just gonna shut down.
You can't do it.
You can't do it. You can't go against it, or you're gonna lose your power. Mm-hmm. And then, like, we done seen the motherfucker get Ricky Ross Freeway. Like, literally, this nigga got, the OG got his identity stolen by this YN. And it's just like,
it's all this stuff going on. So it's an OG hero, and then somebody that was like an imitator. You know how it be, like, you know, if it's famous people, it's always gonna be imitators and stuff like that. And he just did it for kids shows and stuff like that. And a kid happened to
be a big ass fan of him, gave him hella constructive criticism.
Gave him, and he won the competition, failed the competition, but that's beyond the point. But how he became the hero was that same kid got kidnapped, and he saved the kid. The kid gave him his first ever belief point, and they gave him slight electricity powers because he called him E-Soul. E-Soul is the OG name. He got like electricity based powers. And due to that, that's how he got his. And now it's a fight of the new E-Soul and the old E-Soul. And like the new E-Soul is taking the old E-Soul powers.
His power. He taking everything he worked for.
But
old E-Soul said he ain't going for none of it. Put a hit out on his ass and had. Well, I ain't gonna say old E-Soul
because he ain't get that. He don't know who did it yet. But somebody put a hit out.
Somebody up the fat ass Glock with a switch and a SIG at the end of the
Stop putting, but he was a regular pistol, bro.
And he let the clip
so
go.
Like
he unloaded the clip on his shit.
No, so basically what happened was, imagine if it's like some sad hood stuff for real. Though. Imagine if it was a dude in the hood. You know how everybody in the hood got a signature look. The dude in the hood always got this hat on. It's a specific hat that you ain't never seen nobody else ever had. You know this old dude had. And you were a friend of him. And you in his house. And you just like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm here. Put the hat on. And not knowing he got ops and the ops looking for him.
Put that hat on, slide on his crib that day, and he walk outside with that hat on and get lit the fuck up.
No, it wasn't even that. In fact, he slid up. Well, true. They came up to the place, to your crib, knocked up on your door. You still had the hat on.
Bah!
Yeah, and when you opened the door, they saw the hat. Oh yeah, that's him. And that's how the new E-Soul, that's how his manager died. He put on his helmet. And got shot because they was trying to kill the E-Soul.
It's two things that's just fucked up about the show already that we called out. One, how it start off. First 5 minutes, the nigga flicking him off in what is it, Japanese?
Yeah,
the pinky. He flicking him off. Nigga come down. Nigga that he flicking off come down, land.
Ooh.
Go walk up towards him, smile, look him dead in the eyes. Hey, Johnny Bravo his shit.
And jump off the building.
Jump off a building and straight kill himself.
And we do not condone that.
We don't. It is mental health month.
Please, if you ever feel any angst or anything, please go call a mental health line. Go find somebody, talk to somebody, be direct with them. Don't bury the lead. Tell them exactly how you feel, and odds are that person will be willing to listen to you on the phone and in real life. Your friends and people around you. Don't be afraid to get therapy.
And then the second thing that threw me off though was after Buddy ass got shot in the fucking face. The shooter disappeared hella quick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he faster than Buddy, the new Ebro.
So yeah, that was crazy. So dude got shot, and by the time they got to the dude, so they getting to him and they see the interaction.
Like they down the street.
Yeah, as they saw him opening up the garage door and about to shoot the friend, he activated his super speed to try to intercept and stop it or maybe push the dude so the bullet don't hit him. His manager / friend get domed, shot, headshot, gone. And then they checking on him, and then we don't see the dude running who shot him. He just
so when they first get to the bus stop, you see the dude on the motorcycle park his shit right there.
You see him pass him, park, and knock. We see all of that.
Okay, so see now we myth buster and shit, bro. He pulled up. Because when he pulled up to the meeting, he didn't have everybody know the dude identity.
Yeah.
So he had to have seen him at the bus stop because in anime they don't change clothes. He had the same clothes on from the meeting. He was with the same girl from the meeting who had the same clothes on.
But the thing is, the dude told him. But the thing is, the person who put the hit on him was like, "Yeah, this is location. This is where he be at. This is hideout." You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. And you go to the hideout looking for this dude, and the first thing you see is a distinct helmet.
Oh yeah. You going up? You going up? That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, you had to, because if that street wasn't the one, imagine if that street is like a dead end street where you got to make that right hand turn.
You gotta go back.
You gotta see him in order to make that right hand turn. So that's what I'm saying. But then even then, if you pass going straight, if you're on the straight, you gotta see them on your left side. But my question is, if they was that close to the fucking warehouse or the safe house where they would be at, why did they just go? Why didn't he just have her get on his back and run there instead of stopping at that motherfucking bus stop thing, have a conversation, say, should we wait on him to come get us? And then say, probably not, we should just run forward.
I think they was talking about the rain. He was like, yeah, he was like, should we wait a little bit? You know how it be. If you ever caught the bus and then it wasn't raining before you got on the bus, because they was not ready for the rain at all. They had regular clothes on, regular sunny day clothes on. So yeah, they wasn't ready, and they was just like, yeah, we can run it. It's not too far. It's down the block, half a block probably. Not even that, for real.
That anime is actually pretty good. We probably didn't spoil it for y'all, so y'all probably ain't even gonna watch it. It's called To Be Hero X.
Hey, we gonna have to make sure to put that in the title, the spoiler warning.
Yeah, because we did spoil that motherfucker a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of spoiling, Donald Trump and ICE, they spoiling motherfuckers' freedom, fun, and future in America, because this deporting immigrants, illegal immigrants and shit, when the country is built off illegal immigrants, come on now. So, and then on top of that, you kicking people out, they got felon histories. Nigga, you a felon. How you gonna kick people out that got felony histories and you a felon?
Motherfuckers are getting, so, what was it? I think a family was abducted by ICE, and the kid was sick, and by sick, I think he had brain cancer, and then they sent the family back. They sent the adults back to Mexico, and then I basically just let the kid here to die, because he can't receive any help or,
treatment.
Yeah, treatment or anything.
That's crazy.
And it's just what's going on? I understand, I guess, these people are not supposed to be here because they're illegal immigrants. But a lot of those people don't really be doing nothing to nobody.
They just really just be here to get away from war or come to get a better lifestyle from what they was getting in their home country. You just kicking them out just because they ain't got papers. And the first thing you should do is check to see if they got in the system. If they in the system for a criminal history, check what their criminal history is. If it ain't no violent ass, heinous ass crime, or were they touching children or anybody where they ain't supposed to, then fuck it. Let them be here. Let them get
put them in the program.
Right. Let them get their citizenship.
But then it's like I don't know, bro, because
Cause when you gotta go into school, when you taking people from schools,
because you're supposed to do it the right way the whole way, and it take a minute to get your green card. Like
it's by the time you get your green card, it's gonna be time for your grandkids to get in. You didn't filled it out when you was in your 20s, so let that sink in.
I hate true, but I don't know. Like, and I also think it's so weird that like you can be anywhere, just chilling, and if you just happen to come from some unfortunate circumstances, and that's like just gonna fuck up your whole day. You at work, motherfuckers pop up and up out of nowhere, and you either gotta hide or fucking run to get up out of there.
Niggas can't even go to school because they fear of getting sent back to where they was born.
So motherfucker like, or sometimes they don't even sending people where they born. They just be sending people places like.
They just be sending people.
Yeah,
shit.
like imagine somebody like it was a situation like that. Y'all can go find it. Somebody like they were a foreigner and they sent somebody they asked to El Salvador and there was nothing Hispanic Latinx, like none of that descent. They just sent their ass there, deported them there, and I'm just like, how are you gonna do that to somebody? Because like you need to be treating them right, because when we get abducted and stuff like that, and you be one of them to treat us right. You know
that one dude, one big ass TikToker. He don't say shit in his TikToks. He just literally just.
Oh yeah, the black dude.
Yeah, that nigga is. He got sent back to Italy. He was here on an expired visa, and they did it was a voluntarily deportation. They sent him back to Italy.
That is another thing that they do. They come over here, they have a little visa, and then they just sit here and don't never leave.
Because people forget 21 is random as because my sophomore year when I found out about that.
Yeah, when he was British.
When I found out that nigga 21 Savage was British, bro, that was the most random. That time on the internet was funny as hell though.
It was, but I couldn't believe. At first, I didn't believe it, but when it was like true or whatever, I'm like, bro.
Cause he looked like the most Atlanta-is nigga.
Yeah.
When you describe an Atlanta nigga, he looked like an Atlanta nigga. But then once they said he was British, once you look at him, it's like, I can see the non-American features on you like that. What black person got a pointy ass nose like that?
That just recessive gene. It happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like but it's just weird.
It's a cold world we live in.
Mm-hmm. And all the people who be wanting them people so they can get out of work and run away and do what they have to do. Good for y'all, bro. Because when I be seeing them posts, they be like, ICE at the mall, ICE on Lindell, ICE. And I'm like, bro, that's so fucked up. Because it's always the areas that, where a lot of Mexicans or just in general immigrants work, and then like they be chilling.
And then on top of that, when people protesting because of the inhumane conditions, you got people that's being held up when you finna deport them, the kids and the adults. They exercise their First Amendment right to protest. And the first thing you do as president, you deploy National Guard. And because National Guard, I guess, wasn't doing their job good enough, you deploy 2,000 military. Was that Army or Navy guys to come on the ground? That's the waste of tax dollars. 2, that's unnecessary force for people that's non-violent. 3, for what? What's the cause of this? You were the cause of this.
He's literally just exercising power, just because he can, and like, I hate when people do stuff like that. Like, it's like when you make a small mistake and somebody reprimands you and hires the guard, and I'm not talking about somebody who's a repeated offender, it's just like, just cause. Like, you just got max time just cause.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Trump is the most heinous, misogynist, hypocritical, dumbass president I didn't see we didn't have. Because think about it.
The wall.
The wall. You failed with that, so you start deporting people. Think about the motherfucking what was it? Oh, the military theme style birthday that he wanted, where he wanted to do a military, like basically be looked at as a dictator, and do a military style theme birthday with a parade, with tanks and shit. Then on top of that,
that's a waste of money.
Then on top of that, the nigga TikTok was supposed to be banned because he brought it up because it was China, like a
Chinese app. They getting that information.
Just to push the deadline back, keep extending the deadline of TikTok being banned.
And then when it finally happened, just for it to come back a couple days, not 9 days, hours later, it felt like.
Like, Trump is the most hypocritical, dumbass, misogynist, narcissist, racist
president we can have. Is that what you gonna say?
Because like, I want to start doing a thing, or America should start doing a thing where they post on TikTok and just ask other countries, what are they countries telling them about us, to see the outside world's perspective.
Oh, we get that. You can do that all the time.
I know, but I'm saying it should be like a weekly update of how, because United States media gonna only show you what they want you to see.
Yeah, it's all biased,
and that's why they will kind of want TikTok to get banned, because TikTok, and even then they've been kind of changing TikTok, because how often do you see other country TikToks than when you used to see it like before it first got banned?
It depends. Like my feed, you know me, bro. I'm random. I'm random as hell. So I get literally anything. Like it can be something. It'll go from anime, something educational, no lies, sometimes provocative.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a fairy. Y'all. You know, the new trends, old trends, and like all. You know, just literally literally my shit really is random. You know how a lot of people have a ratio. Yeah, I feel like mine is a good mix.
Yeah, I just want to see what the outside world perspective is of America right now, like on a weekly basis, like, because I know under Biden it wasn't bad, but at least it was a reputable reputation.
See, but the thing about it was Biden ran, like, that's why I hate about terms and presidents, because like 8 years ain't enough time to really do nothing.
And he only did one term. He only did 4.
That's what I'm saying. Like, first 4 years is you getting your ground. That's why they really need them late 2 terms. I'm not saying change anything, or
because the first 4 years you're basically trying to either pick up or fix what the last
person was doing. Yeah, and that take a minute.
And then the fourth term, by the time your second term come, you either just now trying to create some shit and do your own shit.
Yep, finalize.
Or you damn near getting ready to give up seat because you didn't have to fix so much shit that the last president did.
And it was like, and I also love how Donald Trump tried to abolish Obamacare, like, and then low-key tried to take it and call it like something like Trump care or some shit like Trump health, or like basically try to abolish it to bring it back, but call it something different. And then like, and the fucked up thing about it is, I'm mad because he doing that. If he did do that, like the fact that you wasted time and money to end it, to bring it back, and then to try to take credit on it. And then like, it would have just been easier for you to just take Obamacare and then add it to it and then call it like the Trump initiative, and then it wouldn't be shit you can do. And if it was effective and made Obamacare better, and that was the best part of Obamacare, the Trump initiative, you would have motherfuckers looking dumb and stupid. And I'm not on your side. I'm just saying logically, for your rep, for you to do something as a president, You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a person, I love to see people build, make something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really see Trump doing that.
He destroying,
Mm-hmm.
fucking up.
And he a businessman. Like, I thought he at least try to.
Yeah. As a businessman, damn near all his businesses was going bankrupt.
True. But
look at us now under his second term, trying to basically undo what Biden was trying to undo for him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's putting everything in a standstill and also in a fucked up situation.
True. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what scared me is I don't know what's coming in the next election. We don't know who's finna be our next president. With the last couple elections, it was like, nah. With all the elections since I've been alive, it was kind of obvious of who was gonna win. From like Bush to Obama to Biden and even Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, odds were favoring for a get-go. Even though things were shaky and had points of that, odds favor those people most of the time when I literally sit back and think about it.
I wonder, yeah, because after this, like, I wonder who gonna be running. Like, what's the
ballot?
J.D. Vance better not hop his ass on that ballot.
Kanye West on the ballot gonna go crazy.
Kanye West on the ballot is insane.
That is. And I ain't gonna fake it. I want to talk about DDG a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think he a little weird. His situation. You talking
about with Halle?
Yeah, that's weird. If the evidence is real, not fabricated, and this is his, like, I'm sorry that he got to go through that. A lot of men and a lot of women that went through that, having going with a partner, and they talking about being suicidal and you trying to separate yourself.
That's the worst thing you can do. Like, you fucking with somebody mental right there. So because your mental messed up, you finna fuck with somebody else's, and you got a kid involved too. Like, I get them postpartum or whatever it is.
Postpartum is postpartum.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like, I get it can be real, it can be stressful, but ain't no way it like. And I'm not a woman, so I can't tell you it ain't no way really. But I don't see how you get that stressed off. I don't threaten to stab, kill yourself, kill the baby, all that other stuff.
You just need time. I feel like a lot of it's just the pressure, and they need time and help and care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some women do harm kids, and I'm not condoning that, but I'm assuming that they was in a bad situation. Yeah. I'm assuming that they didn't have a village. They didn't have resources and stuff like that. Because if you harmed your kid and you have resources and you got good people taking care of them and stuff like that, then you just like, what the fuck going on?
I'm not laughing at what you just said. I'm just laughing at what made you like resort to a village at first. Because
it take a village. It take like that's the expression. It take a village. Like, you got multiple people. You got grandma. You got an auntie. You got a couple good friends, like a good family friends. You know, stuff like that. No, that's why I said like it take a village. Like, you got multiple. What I should have said is a
support system.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, because when I heard village, I just instantly saw it.
It got hit with the lightning, but you get what I'm saying. Like, and that's true. Yeah. Like, I don't think that they were just out here. I think that the baby kind of was causing them trauma, and then not only are they already in an emotional state, you know what I'm saying. And then
she said he forced her head into the steering wheel and chipped her tooth, but it was already a picture of her with her chipped tooth on the internet. That same picture that she showed, bro. That's some wild, like,
the line.
Come on, like, I always say this, and I'm not saying it just to say it, just to sound like a politician or anything, because I hate politics. But we got to start coming up with laws Or when bitches lie about being raped or assaulted, they got to start doing the time that the man that was accused of doing that crime was going to do. Because
so you got to do something. Community service. You got to do something.
You got to do jail because
like I know what you're saying. Like, but like you got to do something because like a lot of people are not gonna agree with that. They barely gonna agree to give them time.
No, because
you don't get time like you don't get accused on a false accusation. Like
you don't, but at the same time, it destroys your reputation.
No, I understand that it does, but it's just like,
and then
you can't be charged with an accusation.
Yeah,
or accusing somebody something. So like, that's how they go.
But then, with not only do you destroy the person that you just lied on reputation, you hurt the person that actually did just go through something like that. Whenever she trying to explain what's going on, people looking at her like she lying because you got people like whoever lying on whatever out there because they couldn't sleep with that said celebrity or person or whatever the cause made them want to lie.
Yeah, the last thing I'm gonna say, because we at 31 minutes, is that ball terminology. Even though with DDG, like I ain't gonna lie, that terminology it makes sense. Like I ain't gonna lie, that's disrespectful.
What, calling your girl a
ball? Yeah, like not calling your just in general, calling girls balls in general.
Like that's why this is new lingo. Like it's weird. I can't get with it.
Yeah, like
it's some stuff I'm catching myself doing that. All right, I'll let that slide. But certain like you the ball and other word calling we za, him.
Yeah,
that type of word. I'm not doing that.
Motherfucker just always saying type shit.
Type shit.
Yeah. I think we're gonna end the video on that type shit.